but I want to thank everybody for being here, and I'm going to tell you about a problem that most people don't realize that we have. And actually, first of all, let's talk about a problem that we do know that we have, and that is the problem of information overload. And it is simply overwhelming. There's so much information out there that finding it really takes a long time. What most people don't realize, and this is the problem that I care about, is that part of the reason for that is that 80% of everything that we do online, in fact more than 80%, is based on text. We've heard a lot of presentations about video tonight, but the fact is, even though bandwidth-wise videos are bigger, almost everything we do is text. Social, news, email, search, consumer reviews. And as human beings, we don't do very well with text. We don't really like doing things like scrolling through lots of search results, which is why something like 93% of all clicks from Google happen on things that come from the first page. What we have done at Infomous is we come up with a solution to that problem. And the way that we do it is that we let you as a user choose the information that you care about. So if you want to read the news, if you want to read social, if you want to check your email, what we do is we take that content and turn it into a visual snapshot that shows you what are the main topics within that content. And then you click the topics that are relevant to you so that you can then read what you care about. Let me actually show you an example. This is actually a slightly old picture, but let me go to a live demo here. So this is actually today's world news. And it's quite literally live, so you can see, I don't know how many of you knew that Gabriel Garcia Marquez, the famous author, just died a few hours ago, and actually we saw that come up as a bubble. You can see it right here. So if I want to read about that, I click on it, and I can see there's a lot of articles about it, and if I want to read the one on AP, for example, there's the article on the AP. Now, that kind of content exploration, if you will, is extremely powerful because you can, hold on a second, because you can actually benefit by spending less time looking for information, and you can spend more time actually looking at reading the information that you care about. There's a second group of people that has been benefiting from this kind of technology, and that's publishers. Because publishers are spending a tremendous amount of time generating content that people cannot find. And so by using Infomous on their websites, a number of publishers are able to engage their users more effectively and find more of their content. So does this really work? Here's another example. We did a project for USA Today a few months ago at the end of the year. We took about 5,000 articles that were the top clicked articles on USA Today for the entire year. And we created a cloud that contained all of those articles, but they were organized week by week through the year. And let me show you what that looks like. So we're live on USA Today right here. So here I can look at what was going on in January of last year. People talking about the fiscal cliff. If I go to, let's say, March, April, last year, you'll remember there were some things happening. And let's see here, Boston bombings, exactly a year ago from today, or yesterday. In September, we were talking about the government shutdown. And if you cared about that, you could click on it and read some of the articles about the government shutdown on USA Today. Now, how well does this work? We got 26% engagement, 10% net effective click-through rates, and almost a 10-minute average page visit. And these numbers are not uncustomary. Okay? It varies depending on the size and the placement of the cloud, but these are actually not unusual numbers. So the answer is yes, it really does work. We have actually focused on, we started out a bit too broad, and then we started to focus on publishers. As you can see, a number of publishers and brands have been using it. Sometimes they use it just as a one-time example, sometimes they use it on an ongoing basis. And we decided about 9 months ago to start focusing on publishers, because what happens is that people see it on USA Today, they see our logo, they click on it, they come to our site, anybody can create and embed clouds for free, and our traffic has been growing exponentially. And I should be updating it, but it's leveled off a little bit at the beginning of the year, but it's still going up. So what are we doing to make money? We found a lot of interesting monetization opportunities. For example, we can put sponsored content, taking advantage of the whole wave of native content and embed it in with the rest of the content in the cloud. We can also do sharing, which we're not launched yet, but it's going to be about 3 months or so when we can launch social sharing of content. We have a master plan. The publishers is one starting point, but ultimately what we envision is a consumer destination website where anyone can start and have their page with their email cloud, their search cloud, their social cloud, their shopping cloud, and from there they can then go on and visit whatever sites they're interested in. And ultimately, we've also been getting a lot of requests from enterprise clients, such as large companies that are interested in looking at their own data internally. So we see a huge opportunity for this. We have a team. I am the founder and CEO. Scarlett Siever, my co-founder, is unfortunately not here tonight, although we have a number of team members in the crowd. And then we're about to hire a senior VP of technology. We are doing a raise at this point, and we are looking for some cash so that we can hire some more client support people and salespeople. So the next time that you see text, please think of Infomous. Thank you.
So I actually know Paolo has seen this pitch, and I play with the gate product, so this is more of an endorsement than anything else. It's really good. My feedback is more on the presentation than on the product. One of your central points is that we don't do really well with text. Your presentation is just a giant wall of text. So my suggestion would be hire a designer, get a presentation, make it prettier and snazzier, and
Fair enough. Yes, any other questions from the panel?
All right, great.
That was it.